what a day is. September the 14th, and really excited to be out here on the Kentucky farm. We've got a beautiful day for hunting. This is my third hunt of the season, but my very first time behind the bow and in front of the camera. So Brad Davidson was gracious enough to come out and film me tonight, and just want to thank Joe and Uriah for putting me here in the blind. Been spending a lot of time behind the computer putting these shows together and the blogs, and feel privileged to be in front of the camera today. So we're in a spot that's been really hot over the past several hunts, and it's a spot that we just call North Grown Up. We've got a Real World Wildlife Products plot topper, food plot over to the right. We've got Real World Beans behind us, and then Ag Beans over to our east, and this is just a great transition area for the deer. Conditions are great. We've got just a light south wind coming right into us. It was right in our face as we were walking in, and temperatures right about the middle 70s. So Brad and I are going to get settled in here this evening, and based on the lunar guide, we've got a major feeding cycle supposed to start about 7 o'clock tonight. So Lord willing, we'll be able to put the Hoyt to work tonight and maybe let an arrow go. Well, we're down to the last hour here. It's been a great night. So far we've seen 2 young bucks and four does, 2 does and 2 fawns. So it's been a great night. The deer have been moving. Those does came right out of the bottom and went straight to the plot topper, which is just out of Brad's view, so he couldn't get much footage in the food plot. But they were right here, and then they went back into the woods. So we're just under an hour left, and a beautiful evening. So hopefully in the next little bit, we'll get one of these 5-year-old bucks here in front of us.
It's 5:40 right now, Thursday, September 14th. It feels pretty good out. Just got just a little bit muggy earlier today on us, but it's still in that first couple weeks of September where I feel like the deer are still just on those summer feeding patterns. All these beans are still green out here. They're just barely starting to turn yellow. I've seen mature bucks move a lot earlier, I've seen them move earlier, this early, and I've seen mature bucks move this early in September with it being hotter, so it's a pretty good day. I actually chose a different spot to go tonight. Pastor Paul and Brad are in that soft-sided redneck blind in North Grown Up. I decided to come in the far eastern part of the farm. It's our easternmost stand. We got a west wind. I'm like right at the edge of this 40-acre wood lot. It's one of the biggest areas of bedding on the farm. We got a little bit of clover. Joe and I have worked on this clover plot the past couple years. It's gotten a little bit weedy. I didn't mow it when I should have a couple months ago. But it's not even about the clover. I'm probably 50 yards from a real heavy trail that comes out of the corner here, feeding out into the beans. This spot is probably one of the best spots, but it's also one of the worst because I've got a neighborhood, I don't know, 100 yards away or so, a little bit further. And so anytime trespassers, maybe too much commotion in the neighborhood, this area can go completely dark. I mean, just nothing, no deer at all, for a day or two. And then there'll be other days where there's just a bunch of deer. So I really hope that I get to tag out tonight, but it's a beautiful night, so either way it'd be fine. It's 7 o'clock. I haven't seen any bucks yet, but did see 2 does and a fawn. It's pretty cool. I was just setting up, and I just finished setting up, and a doe and her fawn just walked right underneath my stand. Wasn't even able to move. But I was able to film the second doe right where I walked in. That's where she had walked out. So that was pretty cool. You could tell she was a little bit, nervous, but she ended up walking out to the field and feeding.